Hello everyone, Espurr here. Now what do we have today? We have a game on Clam's Eeltail, where we're watching the Hydra. Now, there are a lot of things that need to be said right about now. First of all, Clam's Eeltail, or Clams in general, is a game mode that rewards quick play. Meaning, if you're playing a weapon that has a long setup time, something like a Hydra, you're going to be at a disadvantage because there are just situations that you can't take advantage of because your weapon is just too slow. Secondly, you're playing double backline. I don't know how this happened. If you're playing series, I just don't know. If you're playing open, maybe you're queuing with the what is called the tri-stringer. But this isn't great. Thirdly, looking at the enemy team, you have every single special you need to be watching out for. Crab is dangerous. It's not super dangerous, but if you let them set up on a spot where you just aren't expecting, they can and will just kill you. A Trizuka can instantly snipe you from across the map. So can Inkjet. You need to be watching out for all of those specials pretty much. They're all dangerous to you. Now, finally, there's one... Okay, Nintendo has set you up to fail. I will just say that flat out right now. You have been outcomped. But there is one saving grace. Your team does have superior range. And what that means is if you can get set up, and if they haven't gotten too close to you yet, what you can do is you can sit there and have them run to you and take them out when they do. You have better range, so try to flex that. But this is after they played the game, so let's see if they know that. Let's see, you're going to mid. No, you're going to mid. You got that clam. Okay. You're getting these clams. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. If you were to go up to snipe right now, you would have already been set up. You would have already started charging. Let's see when you actually get up and start charging. You would have already been firing right about now. Actually, a little bit before this. I think like 2 seconds before this. And now you just started charging. You would have already had a full charge and been firing. What has happened since you got here? The enemy team is already threatening your bridge. Now you're in a fair spot to stop this, but you don't. Now look, that try is stuck in the right. Your team is having a hard time getting them out. You can't do anything. The try-string can do something, but they aren't really doing anything too much. And in this time, when you're looking at the, the try, who may not even be there. Are they still there? No, they are. The enemy pushed the bridge. All of this, because you didn't get set up in time. This could have all been prevented if you got set up on snipe and just simply made sure they couldn't push your bridge. Any of those clamps you gotten? Like the 5 clamps that you gotten at spawn? We saw the shrink was behind you. They probably would have picked up those clams. So in the future, just go straight to mid during the first bits of the match. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, 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 no. That crab, the enemy, has earned this push. Stopping this push will only mean you die. And in this moment, it is more important for you to live than for you to actually try to like do something. I mean, of course you want to do something, but do it when it's a safer time. Because look what's going to happen. You get the kill, yeah. But they trade it back, and they score. And they get another claim. And they get more. Now, is this worth it? Absolutely not. Your death did not do anything. They still got the ball in. They still got other clams in. They still have a pretty good hold. And now if there's someone to your left, and they're threatening a kill. Back up, which is fine. Go out a little bit more, see what you can do. And you get jumped. This is another thing. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to when the not when the crab popped, but when they were gonna start to score. So probably about here actually. That's probably a bit too much, but whatever. Yeah, that's a bit too much, but whatever. So we hear the crab being popped. If instead you were to just wait here, hide, maybe gotten your special. Actually, you probably would have got one to get your special. Because imagine this. Imagine this. Yeah, you got your special by now. Let's say you weren't in this spot and you got your special somewhere else. You were to wait. You're dead. Let's see. Wait for your teammates. By now, you could have pushed in. You would have popped your booyah, pop it behind them, or at them, whatever, and then your teammates can push in. 4v3, and there's a booyah isolating them, which would have turned it into a 4v2, which means your team can collapse on them, stopping this push and stopping them from holding your base. That is what could have happened if you thought, okay, I'm gonna let them have those clams, but I'm gonna just stay alive. That is the effect that just staying alive can have. It is so important to just stay alive. Especially as a backline. That is kind of your job, to be honest. There are times where I just let them have some clams, because I know I can't stop it. I can push in later. Just give them what they earned. Yeah, and now they're spawn camping. Well, not necessarily spawn camping you again. Yeah, they will spawn camp again. Also, why did you drop? Why are you dropping? You know, well, I guess someone was on your left, but I can tell that you didn't consider that there was that you had a teammate on your left. You know that someone flanked you from the left, so it's a good idea to make sure that it's clear before you drop. Now let's see, there's a crab. You're shooting shots to make sure you try to kill the crab. There you go. Alright, let's see what you can do here. This is a bad spot, but you kind of force yourself here. Did you have to go there, though? That's the question. Did you have to go there? Or did you accidentally drop? This looks accidental, to be honest. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt instead of accidental. But if it was purposeful, just know that wasn't a good idea. Because the angles you had there were really bad. Like, you couldn't see anything. Anyways, you throw that to the stringer thinking they would grab it. But no, you're actually the best person to grab that ball right now. When you're pushing, there's not much you can do. Your weapon's too slow. So if you want to be helpful for the push, you can at least hold the clam. Or at least hold the ball. Anyways, you want to be waiting till one of your teammates has something. Actually, you want to be trying to make a... No, actually, you want to back up right now. That try is going to kill you if you don't back up. And you do. You should have had to try here, but that's fine. You don't always make the perfect plays. Or not plays, you don't always have the perfect aim. Or perfect whatevers. Anyways, at the very least, you're not dead, and that's fine. You do know, you should hear there's a crab on your left. You hide. Pop the booyah. Let's see how effective that is. That actually looks pretty good. You should take those two out. Take one out, and you help out with the other kill. Yes, you do. There you go. Good job. Good job. You notice there's someone at your base, but they scored, so it doesn't really matter. By they, I mean your team. So you can just kind of go in. Yeah. Here's what I mean. So your weapon has some setup time. Those people would actually been in a very good spot for you to kill them. If you're playing a weapon that could fight well in close range or like had no setup time. Like a try or a pro or something like that. But because your weapon has setup time, you couldn't really wipe them and take advantage of that. A bamboo would have done that too, which is what I play in, what is it, clams. But you don't have to play bamboo. It's what I like. You might like something else. Anyways, I don't think that push was terrible, but I think it was very weak. Anyways, they're about to score again. Yeah, they're probably going to score again. Yeah, they do. You kill them, but they score. Let's see. I do think there are some different positions you could take. No, they didn't. Okay. The game's about to end. Okay, I think I know what's going to happen. They're going to dive in. They're going to get that clam. I want to see if you could take it in a different position. I kind of know how this game is going to end because I can see the bar. That's not where I wanted to see. Here we go. That's not what I want to see as well. Let's go back even farther. Here. So you seem very apt to going straight to here. However, I'm going to tell you, this is not the way you should be as a splatling. Instead, try, you see that top right place? That little platform, not platform. What would I call it? The thing to the right of spawn. I guess you could call it a platform, but it's normally called snipe. You could be there. Actually, no, snipe is over on the bridge, but whatever. You could be there. You could be over to the right. That would let you see, that will give you a lot of range onto the bridge, and it would mean if you want to push up, you're still in a fine spot, and you can very easily get over to bridge for when you want to push further in. More importantly, though, it means that you have good sight lines all around. And when you push in, you are able to actually see stuff. So basically, we'll just go over here and see the actual KO. Basically, don't drop over into mid if you're playing Hydra or anything, or backline, whatever. You want to be over to that area over there, to the right of your spawn, or to your left if you're on the other side. No, it's the right both times. Okay. So, in the sense of what you should actually be doing, so you really do need to be keeping track of specials. I think the specials were absolutely killing you. So what you really should, what you should actually be doing in like the game, when you go into a game, look at the top bar and ask yourself, okay, what specials are online? What specials do they have right now? And see, all right, more important, where are the people who have those specials? And therefore, with that information, you have enough information to actually like respond and come up with a good game plan. I think you're smart enough to come up with a good game plan. Beyond that, you've kind of shown that you do have some game sense, like in the previous games. You do have good ideas like what to do and all that stuff. So once you have collected that information, you're good enough to actually process it and come up with a good play. Anyways, that's it for me. See you guys.